Hey, what is up, AUSers? Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit about my trades. It's actually trading right now. This is kind of an early video, but I just closed all my positions. My big trade today was on AMD, but I am going to go back and talk about... I believe I traded X just now. Let's go check. Yeah, X and Facebook. Alright, X. I believe I was just buying it. Was I buying it? Yeah, I was buying it. Alright, so I bought it. Oh, yes. Okay, this is the trade that I'm going to sit here and bitch about. Okay, so I saw this thing tumbling. I'm like, alright, respect it. Give it space. Give it space. The time of day was kind of rolling around. See, down here at 10, or 11 o'clock. This is about when the reversal times typically happen. And this is when I was like, okay, so I want to catch the bottom, I want to see a confirmation. So I seen this run up, I seen a confirmation, so I bought, and I set a stop at 22.44, and it went to 22.43, and I got stopped out. This actually should have been a pretty freaking killer trade, man. And you can see this actually bull flag here. I actually moved on after that. I didn't want to chase it around, but you see this beautiful bull flag. And how you know is, see the flat top on it, this little wedge right here? See this flat top? That flat top are sellers that are selling right there. But then you see how they knock it down, but then it comes back up. But when it comes back up, the bottom of these wicks, the bottom of these candles are ascending. That means the buyers are kind of chasing it. They're chasing it. They're chasing it. And the reason they're chasing it is because the time of day, it's about lunchtime. That's when stocks typically reverse. And then you see kind of these bottoms that are putting in, and there's a bottom right here that was kind of put in. So they're chasing it. They're chasing it. This is a really good indicator of what could have happened. Yeah, so I lost money on that, but I believe I took it back. I think I bought back in right here, and I made up some of my money. But I think I got a little with commissions, a little bit of a loss. It was a scratch play for the most part. I mean, I lost less than $5, so it's a scratch. Facebook, that's who I traded to. Let's go see. I bought this one as well. Where the heck did I buy it at? I bought it somewhere in here. Oh yeah, okay, so it's coming down. I saw this big run up. I'm like, all right, these bottoms kind of put in, this thing's probably gonna run, and I bought it. I bought it right about here, and I was risking off of the 50 EMA, and it was a pretty low risk situation, and it punched through and hit my stop. I got out. It was like, oh well, could have made some money on it, but it was a pretty low risk short stop. A really tight stop, so that's a good thing. It was a good trade, like I said, I lost money, but all right, let's look at my AMD trade. That was my killer one. Glad I got out of it though. Look at that. Anyways, so I'm watching this thing, it's coming up. I'm like, all right, I feel like it really, I mean, there's a few confirmations here that you could have been like, oh, it's gonna go. I didn't feel comfortable going in long with it yet, but really quick before I continue, I shorted it here, by the way. Look at this. Look at this right here. See how blocked in this? I mean, all at 22.50. See how blocked in this is? This is basically buyers and sellers fighting. I mean, they're trying to determine which direction they want this market to go. And I tell you right now, I probably would have been short on that, because see how it's not ascending either way, and we're still in a bear direction. I mean, I didn't see it. But now, in foresight, in seeing it now, that would have been a pretty good short. But anyways, this thing was running up, and I was like, all right, kind of comes through the 200 SMA. I think I added right about here the 200 was, and my average was somewhere around 270, I think. Yeah, 270, maybe 272, something like that. But I shorted. I risked off of a little bit high, kind of up here. And above this wick, I set some more really after you put in this wick and it comes back down below it, that wick should be your 100% stop, right above, a cent above it, because you got to think about this. If it comes back through and it busts out that wick, it's putting in another higher high, and you just don't want to risk that. It's probably going to keep going, but it didn't. Right here, I was a little nervous, but didn't. It kind of came down. I think I took half off. I think I took half off here, and I was in the money, so I was making money, but then it kind of kept trading. It came up here, I added the other half that I took off, so I back into full position, and then it came down, and I took half off here, and then half off here, I didn't catch the bottom of this one. It's kind of harder to find where the bottom was.